guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do a cake. It's a skeleton cake or skull and crossbones, and we're doing frozen buttercream transfers. I have 4 little ones that are going to go around the side of the cake, and then 1 bigger one to go on top. I do have a similar cake on my channel, and several frozen buttercream transfers also on my channel if you want to see how to do those, or you want some other examples. But I am going to show you just quickly how to do this one. You're going to take black icing, and I generally buy mine. I have a difficult time getting my icing black, so I do purchase black icing, and you're just going to transfer, or sorry, you're going to actually outline your image in black. So I'm going to do that. And I may show you the entire image, and I may not. It'll kind of depend on how much time we're running on. And you can kind of just lift and with this icing, just let your string of icing drop down on your image. And my little one is playing in the background, so you are going to hear him. It does not have to be perfect. Your image is just a guideline. So just outline the entire thing. I'm trying to keep my other hand out of the way, and it's difficult because I use it to steady my right hand, and I don't want it to get in the way to show you, so just bear with me. I may actually try to do this from above without. And if you have some peaks in your icing, it's fine. You can go back once the icing has crusted a bit and tap those down. And like I said, you really don't have to be too precise with these images, depending on what you're doing. But I'm just going to just do a rough outline here. I'm working with a number 2 tip. If you need to do finer detail, you can do a tip 1. I do switch to a tip 1 to do the skeleton's teeth, though. These are perfect for Halloween if you want to do a cake. This would be a good one to do. It actually comes out really, really nice. This is a second request for this cake. Okay, and then to do the nose, you're basically just outlining and then filling in. And then I'm going to show you just real quickly. Here, I'm not going to take you through the whole thing because I'm pretty sure that you get the idea. And I guess you really don't have to use black. Whoops. I guess you really don't have to use black to outline your image. You can really use any color that you want. This is my 3rd little skeleton, so I'm kind of to the point to where it's like, okay, let's just get these done. And you kind of want to meet all your lines together, so make sure that you're touching all of your lines. Alright, and then I'm just going to do the teefies, and then I will bring you guys back and we'll fill it in. So we have his little teeth done. And he's ready to be filled in. At this point, he's small, so I'm not really going to put him in the freezer. But if it's a little bigger transfer, if you made your own icing, or it's a thinner icing, I would go ahead at this point and put it in the freezer. let it harden up a bit, let it crust, and then bring him back out and then fill in. But at this point we're going to go ahead and fill in. So I have my white icing, and I'm going to start at his little teeth because I want to fill those in. And I just try to be real careful because I am working with white and black, and I really don't want to drag my black icing into my white. So just fill it in. You want to kind of be a little slow on this step, but I'm just going to show you real quickly on just some of the smaller areas. But go ahead and fill in the smaller areas, and then what I would tell you to do is before you really fill in all of it, go ahead and outline it. And we're just going to go right on top, almost right next to that black line. You kind of want it next to the black line on the outside of your image, all the way around. Okay, and this is going to give it a little bit of stability. It's going to protect your line, your inside line there. So just outline in white, same way you did the black. It's a little bit easier, and it doesn't matter. It does not have to be perfect. Trust me, this is going to come out so cute. But just all the way. I appreciate all you guys who watch my videos. Your comments and thoughts inspire me, and I appreciate y'all a whole lot. So that being said, if you haven't subscribed, please do so, and always feel free to share me with your friends on Facebook and Twitter, guys. I do appreciate all that help. I got some pretty cool things. I do crafts, baking, mostly cakes. I'm going to start trying to take up cookies soon, but a whole lot of crafts, and then just recipes in general. Then I go into filling in, but I do all the little small areas first. Okay, I kind of want to just do that, and then we're going to just outline all of the other black areas and then fill in as we go. And then you can go right on top of those black lines, okay, because it is not going to hurt at all. In fact, we're going to fill over the top of those lines anyway, and you're not going to see any black as we go. Okay, so you can kind of see how this is going here. My white icing is very soft, but at this point you're going to go ahead and just fill everything in. And then you're going to place him in the freezer or refrigerator, just to kind of harden up, let the icing set, and we're going to put him on the cake, and I'll bring you guys back and show you how to do that as well. So we'll be right back. So once he's all filled in, you're just going to take your white icing, or whatever color the background of your cake's going to be. Mine's actually going to be black, so we're going to do white because it's going to make it look a little better. But anyway, it's going to make it show up a bit better. So, but anyway, we're just going to go in and do one more top layer of icing right over that entire image. Okay, just make sure not to drag your tip deep into your icing. You want it above your icing, otherwise you're going to mess the image up that's below. Okay, so this looks good to me. I am going to put him in the freezer, and we're going to do the next step, so we'll be back. Hi guys, we're doing a skull cake today. It's a skeleton cake, skull and crossbones. I have a similar one on my channel, but I did want to show you how to do this start to finish. I have 2 layers. They're both chocolate. If you like this recipe, you can search that on my channel. I do have both of those, or I have a chocolate and a vanilla recipe cake you can use, but I've done chocolate. And basically I've leveled that, and the cut side is on the top. Now I'm just going to place some icing in the center. Okay, we're going to fill it with chocolate buttercream, and basically I'm just going to put my layer right here in the center. We're going to do a chocolate crumb coat just to make the cake a bit more chocolatey. Alright, now we're going to take our second layer. Okay, and I've leveled it already as well, and I'm going to put the cut side down so both cut sides are together. This will help give your cake a much sharper edge. Okay, if you do it this way, it also keeps all the crumbs inside. So make sure it's lined up, and then I'm just going to crumb coat this. If you'd like to know how to do a crumb coat, search my channel. I do show a cake and how to do that. I'm going to go ahead and get this done, and then we'll come back. Alright guys, so I'm not going to turn on the light because I don't want to melt my cake, but my crumb coat is done. You can see how nice and even that is. Like I said, go to my channel and search that if you want to know how to get it nice and even. So now I'm just going to add my black, and I've got that ready. I'm going to go ahead and do my final layer of icing, and then once I get the black on, I'll bring you guys back. Okay guys, so there it is. I've coated it in black, and it tastes chocolatey. So I've got that ready to go, and basically they shorted me on a couple hours, so I'm just trying to rush to get this done now. But I'm going to go ahead and let this set up for a few minutes, and then we'll add our transfers, and we'll be back. Hey guys, so I've got the skull on. That was a little bit hard. It was kind of soft. Make sure it's frozen before you put it on the cake. But I am in a bit of a hurry. So now we're just going to do the sides, and I'll show you that. We'll be back. Hey guys, so there it is. It's finished. It was a bit rushed, but I think overall it looks pretty good. I like that. I don't like to have a cake out in an hour. I don't like that, but I think ultimately it came out pretty good. I think he's going to be happy. Share me on Facebook and Twitter, guys. This would be a great Halloween cake to do. You could do the border in orange or something like that. Subscribe if you haven't, and as always, thanks so much for watching.